Well, hello, Boozketeers. Tiki King here. It's Tuesday night, which guess what that means? You know what that means. You people know. It's Cocktales with Tiki King. It's time to talk about booze and boozing it up and having booze and all things booze, I guess. So tonight's show comes to you from the land. Yes, you know. Those of you in the know what I'm saying. We're here at Trader Sam's tonight. One of my favorite locales when we come down here, when we come down south. We're prepping to head up to, there's a big surprise thing happening that we can tell you about later. Had to be down here in LA because we are heading north. So what better way to head north than to head south and then head north after that, because then you get further to go. It's a bonus thing. It's like extra points, I think. I don't know. So here we are. So we, of course, being down south as we were, we decided to come here to the House of the Mouse and check in at Trader Sam's, which is, you may hear the lovely Exotica music. And speaking of Exotica music, the live band is on break right now, but we'll probably be starting back up again any moment. Who knows? And at which point we're going to have to cut it short, because that's the rules, because don't want to be talking over the band, and probably can't anyway. But so what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we drinking? Where? What? No. Yes. Well, currently enjoying an Angelada. A couple episodes ago, we came here and we did the 2 Angelada challenge because we've heard that two's the limit, and so we did the 2 Angelada challenge, and it came out pretty well. And then Boozketeer CJ, so he's currently somewhere over, I'm guessing somewhere over the Pacific or the Atlantic. Where is he? He's coming from New Zealand. He flew.
He's over somewhere. Not
New Zealand. That's where Boozketeer Turk and Barbara are. They're in New Zealand. Boozketeer CJ and Boozketeer Danny are currently in a plane somewhere over, I'm guessing, the Pacific. They're coming back from Gold Coast, Australia. Probably not watching the show on the plane. But if you are, hey, flying high, baby, flying high. So, anyway, tonight's show, we had a few different things. We were actually considering at one point going to Boozketeer CJ's house and just drinking up the place with Ed and seeing what happens, because we figured we were going to go there anyway. But then we decided not to go there. So anyway, so what are we doing? Well, we're here, like I said, we're here at Trader Sam's, and I realized I was looking at the menu here, chock full of fantastic tiki drinks. Better than looking at my face, I guess. Yeah. I realized I've had everything on the menu. I have had every drink on the menu with the exception of 2. There are 2 drinks I have not tried. That's 2, right? Yeah. So I had to pick one. I decided I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try a new drink, and I ordered it. So the 2 drinks, so we've had, let's see here. So I've had the Aoa, had the Krakatoa Punch, had the Hippopotami Mai Tai, had the Angelada, having an Angelada right now. Yeah, we did. So in Boozketeer, so I digressed, you see. When I was here a while back with Boozketeer CJ, we transgressed the unwritten law, had 3 Angeladas, and I don't remember the Uber ride home. But full disclosure, we started the evening before that with some Guinness and some highballs and some Ray and Nephew overproof rum. So might have had something to do with it. I can't say for sure. Anyway, so having the Angelada right now. I've had the Mosquito Mojito. I have had the Shrunken Zombie Head. I've had the Piranha Pool. I've had the Tangeroo Cooler. I've had the Zambezi Sour. We actually made Zambezi Sours on an episode a while back. We had the Sea Monster's Embrace. It was a fine drink. Had the Tiki rum. Had the Safari Swizzle. And the Shipwreck on the Rocks. All those drinks. Now there's two that I have not had. One of which is the Pego Pego. The other is the La Florida. La Florida. I don't know. Something I can't pronounce. But, so, 2 drinks that are very similar. Yeah, similar. The Pego Pego is Bacardi 8, Chartreuse, Creme de Cacao, Lime, and Pineapple. The La Florida is Don Q Rum, Creme de Cacao, Pomegranate, Lime Juice, and Sweet Vermouth. Now, I figured, like I said, people make these things and they drink these things, and they're probably good. Don't know. You got to try them to find out. You won't know until you do. That's my saying. You don't know unless you know. But we're going to find out. I'm not going to tell you which one I ordered. I already ordered. The waitress is going to be bringing it around here shortly. And we'll see what happens. That's right, I leaned in close for emphasis. But, so how's it sound out there? We're trying a slightly new setup. But hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully you guys can hear every slurp. Yes. So, anyway, so full disclosure, I'm not prepared tonight. We just the whole thing sort of was like, let's go here and drink some drinks. Okay, which is kind of how a lot of times that's how the show goes sometimes. I was thinking of maybe just talking about gerbils, which are not like hamsters. People think they're the same thing. They're not, because gerbils. I don't know if you can actually, if they're legal to have in the United States. Hamsters you can have, but you have to be careful about. There's different things. Gerbils, for one thing, will fight. You got to be careful because they will try and pick a dominant member of the tribe. They call it clanning, and all the other gerbils have to follow the rule of that one. Whether it's only drink out of the hamster feeder on Tuesdays. Oh, there it is. All right.
Can I get this out of the way for you?
You can. Thank you very much. My drink. Oh, here it is.
You let that cherry go.
Oh, that's terrible. And you know what that was?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We've had, I'm sorry, I have sad news. Breaking sad news, Boosketeers. We just let them take away my glass and it had a Luxardo cherry in it. I'd like a moment of science for the Luxardo cherry. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. That was your moment of science. So my drink's here, and I bet you're all wondering what it is. It's the Pago Pago. No, I wanted it to be a surprise. But, how can I deprive you guys of knowing what it is? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, like I said, never had one of these. So, we're going to see here. Now, interesting. Once again, let's see, what are we drinking here? We're drinking Bacardi 8, Chartreuse, Creme de Cacao, Pineapple, and Lime. Now, for those of you in the beginner class, I would say not to order the Pago Pago as your first drink, because there is a bit of a nuance with the Creme de Cacao. It is very present. It's not overpowering, but it is present. And the Chartreuse with its herbal notes. It's like I said. It's not whispering. No, it's telling me. It's promising me drunken buffoonery, perhaps. But it's I would say not an accessible cocktail, but not a bad one. Good to hear you. Give it a sip. Tell me what you think. It's not bad, Good. It has that tiki drink thing. It tastes like a tiki drink. I would say that. So if I was going to give you a hierarchy if you're like Tiki King, I'm going to Trader Sam's. What should I drink? I would say it depends. But I would probably start out personally. I would probably start out with the Hippopotami Mai Tai, move to the Tiki rum, then Shrunken Zombie Head, Shipwreck on the Rocks. From there, Safari Swizzle, a fine drink. I would go to there. Then the Tanqueray Cooler. You don't like Tanqueray Cooler?
No, I wouldn't. That's not what I would go with first. I'd go with Piranha Pool to start with.
No, that is a sweet one. Yeah, the Piranha Pool. Okay, I had an override from the producer. Okay, so Piranha Pool first. So now I've lost my place. Okay, Piranha Pool, Hippopotami Mai Tai, Tiki rum, Shipwreck on the Rocks, Tanqueray Cooler, Krakatoa Punch, Mosquito mojito. If you like mint, you gotta like mint because mosquito mojito is basically it's a mojito, so it's gonna taste like mint. Then you're gonna go into the advanced class at that point, and you're gonna want to booze it up. So the Angolata, excellent choice. It will get you there faster than the train. And then from there, now the Sea Monsters Embrace goes kind of right in the middle between all those things, but it's big. It's a bowl drink. Excellent choice for 3 or Kurt. Yeah, so there you go. Drink them all. The only thing I would say is when the presentation, there's flames flaring, flaming flares, flaming. But it's with cinnamon, so you'll be tempted because there's fire to make it more fire. I know I was. But to make the fire, you throw in cinnamon, and yeah, you gotta like cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, refrain from the flaming flames. Refrain from the flaring flames. That's never my advice. Wait, which one's? That's one of those. I'd have to say that first Angolata is working. If you're going strictly, like I said, strictly for bang for your buck and for packing the punch, stay away from the punch and go straight for the Angolata. Yeah. That's interesting. Now I'm wondering what the La Florida is all about. But I don't know if I should go that far. This is a decent drink. So what about you guys? What about you, Boozeketeers? What are you doing? What are you drinking tonight? Is anyone out there? Hey. Are you guys out there boozing it up somewhere? In your favorite watering hole? Hopefully without a watering hole. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Are you up perusing Mai Tai? So I can see, look at it. I can see like the things on there. I probably shouldn't look at them. I've been told I should never look at the comments because I'll get all wrapped up in who's watching and who's commenting and the whatnot and the so forth and the etc. It's the etc. that tends to get me in trouble because there's three quarters percent of a percent more of that. Are you trying to get attention? Somebody's?
What?
Are you trying to get somebody's attention?
No.
Barkeep? No. Beer slinger? Bring me more booze. That's good. I'm liking it more now. I'm going to say the Pago. I'm liking it more as it goes along.
The drunker you get.
Drunker I get, the better it tastes. That's right. Which that happens, I'm wondering how that would be with Malort. That's still the Malort challenge.
It doesn't work.
The more if you drink it, I wonder about that. Who out there has had Malort? Any of you guys? We've talked about it on the show. I know there's some people over. Well, I don't know if Alex is a Boozeketeer yet, but I saw that he was watching. I don't know if he's out there on the eastern side of things. Try some Malort and don't blame me. No, I wonder about. There's been different things that I've had that the more that were not pleasant, and the more of them I drank, then the pleasanter they became. And sometimes, though, I'll tell you, sometimes that works. Sometimes it's a good thing because Boozeketeer Aaron and Boozeketeer Turk, probably. I don't know if he was there. It's hard to remember. Some of these things, they happened, and who knows what. But there was a time in which there was some bad news had to be delivered, but it was delivered with a bottle of Lafroig, and I'd never had Lafroig. So Boozeketeer Aaron said, "Here, have a shot of this." And by the end of the night, we were swigging straight out of the bottle. And I'd have to say, it led to harder things. First was Lafroig, and then pretty soon, Talisker down the road, and once you get peaty, sometimes you never know. It might take you places. Yeah. It might take you places that you don't know you didn't want to go until you were there and were happy about it. And that's the truth as I know it. So, once again, Pago, good. The more of it you drink. Producer Maggie's going, this is just probably not a good show. Perhaps we can delete it and go back. Can we start over? Can someone call Tom Cruise and have him die so that we can have the whole thing start over at this morning? That might have been too obscure. I don't know. My drink's empty now, which bodes ill for my wallet. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right here. I'm going to take this out of my glass right now. Because there's a guy over there sitting at the museum. So I'm trying to decide what's going to happen next, because either the waitress is going to come over and I'm going to order the La Florida, or the music's going to start.
He's coming right now.
The music guy?
Over. Yep, he's right here.
Well, our time is short, Boozketeers. And they say all good things must come to an end, and my show has to come to an end too, which is not related. But hey, it was Tuesday night, and I was glad you guys. I was glad you guys were here. Not anymore. No. No. Thanks for. I'm going to start the preemptive ending of the show. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for tuning in on Tuesday, and thanks for boozing it up on Booze Day. And thanks for being there and being you and all that sort of thing. And we're going to see some of you very soon. That's right, Boozketeers. We're going to be seeing some of you up north, which is where we're eventually headed. And the rest of you, what are you doing that's so important that you can't come up north? You should. And if you can't, well then don't. But I ran out of things. I'm just going to dance from now. How did I run out of things? I know. For the most part, that's like, how could he stop talking? Something is terribly wrong. Something has gone wrong. Yes, I know. No, I'm over there watching. They're strapping on the ukulele over there. He's got his bass out. He's adjusting the music stand. Things are happening. It's any moment now. I know. I'll wait. I'm going to wait with you guys. I'm scared. Can I tell you guys a secret? No. Oh, they're ringing a bell. Who's ringing that bell? I wonder if the doorbell's broken. Please knock. No. I'm just going to end it because they're. I can see him over there. Like he keeps.
They're waiting for you to end your show.
Another. Oh, you want me to end the show? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, you guys start playing now. Okay. All right, Boozketeers. Until next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. There it is.